What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm back in a video today. Okay, folks. So I'm back in a video today, obviously. So right now, I'm gonna be doing an album review for some metal music, and let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Okay, so what I'm gonna be reviewing today for YouTube this week is In Their Darkest Shrines by Nile and stuff, and this is real. And so like I said, the album I'm gonna be reviewing is In Their Darkest Shrines by Nile, and this is the third album and stuff, and it was released in 2002 and all of that stuff, and this is real. Okay, so I'm using two different things. I got the CD of the album here, and I'm looking at band members on phone, and what I'm looking at here, there's only three guys on this album in terms of like guys that played, and what I'm looking at here, we got the vocalist in Carl Sanders, and he's one of the guitar players too. We got Dallas Taller Wade as the other guitar player, and we got Tony Loriano on the drums. And what I'm looking at here for Carl and Dallas, it's saying here they're credited as guitars, vocals, and bass on the album, both of them. That's what I'm looking at here. And okay, so time to go over some of the track listing here. What I'm looking at here, there's 12 tracks on this album, and I think the runtime on this album, in terms of the length, is almost an hour long. I think it's like 57, 58 minutes, something like that, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight into talking about the album and some and things I noticed about the album. So first a major thing is that the playing. Like there's obviously like a bunch of fast, intense playing on this album, but the one thing I noticed about this album in terms of its sound is that there's a good amount of the songs that have like this album feels slower and more doomier in terms of the sound, and obviously the album after this, Annihilation of the Wicked, that album in my opinion is like more on the faster side and more on the technical side, I guess. And this album, In Their Darkest Shrines, it's still technical, like it has like the technical style playing and the Egyptian style vibe that this band is known for, but this album to me is more like I said, it's more doomier and has more of like atmospheric vibe to it. And I noticed that in songs like mainly the third song, Sarcophagus, like the way this song starts is they get right into it, and they got the guy on the drums going crazy with like a fills in the beginning, and then they get to like a slow down kind of like doom metal inspired part, and this song to me demonstrates what I'm talking about, like and especially in parts like the outro to Sarcophagus, where it's like they got the groove part, and they eventually fade into the final minute. They have the slow down riff, and it fades into the next song, and even in that part is more of like an atmospheric vibe and like an Egyptian vibe in the background with the slow heavy riffs and stuff. And in terms of the first two songs, those songs are more on the faster pace side. Like with the way the first song, the Blessed Dead is the first song. Even the way that song starts off, like the first 10 seconds, it's like there's like a long powerful riff going on with like atmospheric vibe, and then around the 10-second mark, eventually the drums come in and he starts doing crazy fills, and then the first two songs are more on the faster pace side, and I think it's the fifth song, Unas Slayer of the Gods. This song is long. It's over 10 minutes long, and I think it's around it's almost 12 minutes long and stuff, and this song is dynamic in terms of like where they go and stuff. Like the intro starts slow with like an acoustic part, and it builds up like the Egyptian vibe of like you're out somewhere, and all of that good stuff. And eventually everybody comes in around the 45-second mark, and it builds up to a heavy song. And I think around in the middle of the song, around in the middle of the fifth song, they eventually break into like, I guess like a long instrumental break, where it's like there's like a Egyptian vibe to it and stuff, and there's like a slow down pace, I guess, like, and in some other songs, it's saying here on the album, it's saying here on the back of the CD, it says in song 8, below song 8, it says Indoor Darkest Shrines, and it says part 1, 2, 3, and 4 and stuff. Like you guys can obviously see, I'm showing it right now. It shows at the bottom, like from song 9 to 12. Songs 9 to 12, it shows part 1, 2, 3, and 4, like next to the song titles, and I think it's songs 9 and 10 that, like, I guess blend in together. Like what I'm talking about is the ninth song, Hall of Saurian Entombed or something. It's more like an instrumental song. It's like 5 minutes or something. And at first, when I first heard this song, at first I thought it was just mostly nothing, because like it has like the Egyptian sounding parts and all of that stuff. But once the 10th song started, then I sort of understood why the ninth song was there, because like I guess like song 9 kind of leads into the 10th track, because the way the song 10 starts, they get right into it in terms of like kind of like the plane, I guess. And basically what I'm talking about is right at the start of the 10th song, there's the guy is singing, and the song basically starts there, and all of that good stuff. Just real. Okay, so I'm trying to think of any other songs I could talk about on this album. Maybe the last song, which says Ruins, and this song is kind of similar to the ninth song, I guess, where it has like Egyptian vibe, but the last song is like an instrumental song, and it has some riffs in it, and it has riffs in it. I think it has like a couple riffs in it, and it's more of like a slowed down, groovy song, I guess. And so, in terms of my overall thoughts on the album, this album is great from start to finish, and like it's a great album from start to finish. And I'm not gonna lie, in terms of the albums I've heard from this band, I would have to say this album is definitely my favorite and stuff, and it's even it's my favorite over the next one after this one, Annihilation of the Wicked, like, and all of that good stuff. And the albums I've heard from this band, Nile is Annihilation of the Wicked, this album right here, and the album before this, Black Seas of Vengeance and stuff, and all of that good stuff. So in terms of a rating, I would give this album, in terms of like 1 to 10, 10 being amazing and 10 being a masterpiece and 1 being horrible. I would give this album 9.5 out of 10 and stuff. But like overall, like even the production is clean and it shows more of like doomier side from the band, I guess. Like while still having like the fast tempo songs and all of that good stuff. And right now is basically when I'm going to be ending today's video off. Like I'm not going to go any further with today's video. I'm simply not. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And peace out, everybody.